Alright, Metal Gear Solid 2 Sons of Liberty HD Edition. We made it. We finished the first one and Metal Gear 1 and 2. And now it's time to play Metal Gear Solid 2. I'm hyped. What do we have here? Options. Appearing intrusion view, okay. Alright. Snake tails. Okay. Let's go! Good news, guys. I didn't start the plague. Thank you. Again. Well, too much information here. Tanker plant. Tanker plant. Tanker plant, I guess. To unlock trophies while using transferring. Transferring. I think that's if you have PSP or something and wanna step in between. Okay. Tanker plant. We play on. Can we play on normal? Shouldn't be a problem, is it? Let's play on normal. I hope it's okay. I mean, if there are many difficulties above normal, then I'm getting scared. Usually I'm not scared of playing normal, but if there's just too many above, then I'm like, Alright, let's play normal. Radar type. Appears even during intrusion view. Not during intrusion view. Not at all. I would say we take tab 1. Sorry, it's fictional. Any and all similarities to characters, groups, and other live are coincidental. Okay.
The Hudson River, 2 years ago. We had classified intelligence that a new type of metal gear was scheduled for transport. The whole thing stank, but our noses had been out in the cold too long.
Yeah, this is a different level compared to Metal Gear Solid 1. You know that MGS4 has a single cutscene that's 71 minutes long? You gotta be kidding. This is not real, is it? A single cutscene that's 71 minutes long? Like you have to watch for more than 1 hour straight? One cutscene? What? This is crazy. Really? Is the world record for longest cutscene? Holy shit. Can't even imagine that. 71 minutes. Crazy. Is it like the beginning or the end, or is it like in the middle of the game? Death Stranding is one that's 31 minutes long. I have played through the game. I don't remember, but it's possible. There were towards the end, there were some longer cutscenes, yeah. MGS3 is one that's 24 minutes. Wow. $71. Oh my god. That's pretty crazy. Wow. So that is Snake, and he's still alive. I think it's towards the end of the game. Okay. So it's Snake, and I guess Fox Die hasn't caught up with him yet.
Oh boy, he's right on schedule.
Is that Revolver Ocelot?
He'll know soon enough.
Where's his arm? It seems to be back. Oh, wow, that looks much better.
This is Snake. Do you read me, Otacon?
Loud and clear, Snake.
Kept you waiting, huh? I'm at the sneak point.
Everything going okay?
The stealth camo's...
All right, you can move the camera.
We must have overused it. Sorry, but you're gonna have to deal with it. You're not in the military anymore.
Right. I didn't plan on relying on this gadget anyway.
The private sector's not so bad, is it? Privacy guaranteed?
I'm happy as long as no one gives me any more unwanted gifts.
You mean that thing with Naomi?
And I can't say I miss the chattering nanny.
Mei Ling's not so bad. That reminds me, I have to get in touch with her again about that new Natick flashware.
Diverting toys from the SSCEN again? Look, give her a message from me. Someone will find out, sooner or later. She's better off assuming it's sooner and quit while she's safe.
Too true. Okay, Snake, let's get to work. You know how the technical specs of Metal Gear were sold on the black market after Shadow Moses?
All Ocelot's doing.
Exactly. And now every state, group, and .com has its own version of Metal Gear.
Not exactly a classified weapon for today's nuclear powers.
This new one seems to have been designed to wipe the floor with all the other models. The only consistent description is that it's an amphibious, anti-Metal Gear vehicle.
That explains why this one is under Marine Corps jurisdiction.
So, another Metal Gear. Okay.
The mission objective is to make visual confirmation of the new Metal Gear being transported by that tanker and bring back photographic evidence. But I want you first to go up to the top level of the infrastructure, to the bridge.
And just do all cutscenes and codec convos together back to back is apparently 5+ hours. Okay.
This new prototype. Capabilities, deployment method. We don't even know how close it is to completion. If we know where the testing arena is, I can start to draw some reasonable conclusions.
All right, I'll head to the bridge ASAP.
Try to avoid confrontations. Our goal is to collect evidence on Metal Gear development and expose it to the world. It would be best if you could get out of there without alerting anyone.
Don't worry, I know the drill. We're not terrorists.
Very good. Don't you forget that you're part of Philanthropy now, an anti-Metal Gear organization and officially recognized by the UN.
Recognized, but still fringe, Otacon.
All right, let's look at your gear. Your weapon is a tranquilizer gun converted from a Beretta M92F.
M9.
It's a little hard to work with because you have to reload after each shot since the slide locks.
Better than scavenging at the mission site. Good suppressor, too.
The chemical stun will take effect in a few seconds and last for hours. You can take down an elephant with that thing. Check out the laser sighting, too. The effects of the anesthetic round will vary depending on what part of the body is hit. We're talking about a difference of tens of seconds between hitting limbs, chest, or head. As for the equipment... Hey, Snake? Cigarettes? What's wrong with you?
It's kind of a lucky charm.
You haven't read the Surgeon General's warning, have you? Here's the digital camera. Works almost the same way as your old one.
They don't look armed.
Hey, Earth to Snake. These are nice, upstanding Marines, not terrorists. Don't get caught. You're in stealth mode here.
Sure, and if it comes to that, a little beauty sleep never hurt anyone. By the way, Otacon, are you sure of this intelligence?
Absolutely. Hacked it out of the Pentagon's classified files myself.
No traces?
Oh, please. I'm too good for that.
But this might be a trap. Remember, there's a price on our heads.
You're just being paranoid.
I hope so. Those men, You wouldn't think they were anything but civilians from here.
With all the ships passing on the river and in the harbor, putting uniformed Marines on the deck would be a bad idea. People can get a clear view of the water from riverside, too.
The water line is too high. According to the navigational plans, this ship should have discharged its cargo upriver.
It's in there, no doubt about it.
The military trains you to watch for threats from the stern on a boat. That's SOP for counter-terror ops, too. Security should be tighter.
You worry too much.
Where's the target?
Satellite surveillance is a major international pastime these days. I'd say the cargo holds, safely below the deck. Do you see the entrance to the holds?
Looks like there are a few entryways into the crew quarters. The chopper. What? Looks like we're not the only ones after Metal Gear tonight.
Is that a chopper I just heard?
Affirmative. Probably another cavalry. What's their game? Hijack?
They're probably targeting the ship's controls.
Otacon. How many men do you need to take over a tanker of this size?
The ship is run by a computer, so I'd say about 18 people.
AKS 74U.
What's happening here?
Russians?
You sure?
No Marine barber touched that head of hair. I'm transmitting a photo. Let's get an ID on him ASAP.
I'm on it.
Looks like the tanker's theirs now. Ka-60 Kasatka.
Kasatka? Kamov chopper, right? Killer whale.
So, we're not fighting
We
Marines.
need to get a fix on who they are.
Judging by their transport, aren't they some kind of military commandos?
Not necessarily. It could be the Ka-62, the civil model.
Look, Snake, all we
You already
need
presented with a long cutscene that make you sleepy.
As long as we have those, we can put it online.
I think we're
and
on
blow the
10
whole
minutes
thing wide
already.
open. So no pyrotechnics, okay?
All right. I'll do my best.
This isn't like Shadow Moses. Reach me if anything happens. The frequency's 141.12.
How can I check in and save my progress?
I'll do it. There's a frequency set aside for it. 140.96. Sorry, but no Mei Ling this time. Call me on the codec when you want to save.
Got it.
I'll be waiting just past the Verrazano Bridge. You need to be off that ship by then.
I'll be in touch.
Okay, let's go. Let's try to save immediately. Is that okay, it's there. Now the controls have changed. Now they are typical PS3. I understand. Okay.
You want to save, Snake?
Yep, now it's regular controls. Good. $12:05 in, dude. I haven't played for 5 seconds.
What is this all of a sudden?
Oh, I figured you'd need a lot of motivation, so I came prepared. It's from the Three Musketeers. The book, not the candy bar. Anyway, it means that if you go up against everyone by yourself, they'll gang up on you too, I think. Since you're on your own on that ship, you need to take this to heart and avoid confrontations. How was that? Just like the old days, huh?
Almost reminds me of Mei Ling. But you sure you got it right?
Of course. And I'll teach you a lot more of these. You can count on it.
Great.
What an improvement. Now we can use the joystick to move instead of the directional buttons, so we can have a lot of more angles we can use. See, as you can see, I can move very smoothly. Oh shit. I move too smoothly. Oh, okay.
Snake, go through that door into the ship's interior. Push the action button down in front of the door and wait until the door opens before letting go.
Yeah, about the
If you need to
wiggle
open the door
thread.
faster, hit the action button repeatedly while you turn the handle.
The
Make sure
wiggle
you keep
thread?
doing it until the door's open.
No. How long does it take until this guy is finally hit? Uh-huh, here it works. I knew there's something like that. Oh shit. A headshot is much more, okay, alright. 6, what is that? Sensor detecting life forms, vibrates on enemy approach, other vibrations will be off when sensor activated, okay. Ration, okay. How does it work? Huh. Shit. Got him! There you can do Watch will have delayed effect. Do you know what you can do with that freeze mechanic? What is the freeze mechanic? You mean when you point the gun at somebody? I think if you point the gun at somebody's face, they will freeze. I'm not sure exactly what to do afterwards. Didn't he say I have to go in there? Oh. What are the general controls? That's all? Seems so. You can go in front of him really quickly and first person aim to the head or the balls. Then he will start to wiggle, shake and drop items. Oh. Okay, interesting. Then I'll probably try that out. Oh, wow. Okay, there's so many more mechanics. I really have to get used to it. You can do that. I think you can roll into people, no? I'm pretty sure you can roll into people. Yep, the roll will hit them, yeah. Twice, I think we'll knock them out, okay. shit.
Enemy sight.
Fuck.
Enemy sight. Requesting backup unit.
I guess this is the outside. Is anything here? Yeah? Okay. Camera, huh? Wrong button. Okay. No? Guess we need a real gun to do that. What? Where? What? How? I don't understand. What? The cupboard opened. You know about the places you can hide in? I think cupboards, but I'm not sure about much others now. Dude, there's no radar. It's very hard to... oh shit, man. And there we go, first death, yay! Otacon Snake sounds much less cool than Kernels. But everything looks super small, the animations. Why is there no call working? Is there something wrong?
You're using the anti-personnel sensor, I see. It measures the electromagnetic fields and heartbeat of life forms and converts the data into vibrations. If an enemy draws near, it will vibrate. The stronger the vibration, the closer the enemy is. But remember, when using the anti-personnel sensor, you'll only be able to feel the vibrations coming from the sensor.
Nice. Is that a key card? Box, bandage. No. Was it a box? Gotcha. Camera could be better. This game is amazing. You can even hit the watermelon. I mean, shoot them. Okay. Hello, sir. Hello, Miguel. Oh, good to see you. Welcome to the channel. Kill them with all extreme violence. I'm not sure that's how they intended it. It seems to be only in this specific moment. Here.
Snake, wait! Don't move!
I see it. Some kind of device on both sides of the hall. Infrared sensors?
Right, and they're linked to...
Let me guess. Semtex.
Exactly. Plastic explosives. If you trip the sensors...
I'll be sleeping with the fishes, along with this entire ship.
That sounds about right. There aren't that many infrared beams. Maybe you can get past those without setting off the explosives. If you need to
What?
see exactly where the beams are, you can use the usual method. There's a fire extinguisher over there. Break it open and try scattering some of the extinguishing chemicals.
Oh, at the bottom. There's a fire extinguisher? Where's the fire extinguisher? Oh, he's on the other side. Oh god, this is hard. Ah, well, on this side I think we can do it. Easy. Oh man, you have to go really close. You can first person aim, you shoot this green light thing. Okay, green light thing. Next to the fire extinguisher. Okay.
So it is the Kasaka. Russian choppers.
Snake, did you find out where that ship is headed?
I'm looking at it. 35 degrees longitude, latitude around 58.
More than 500 miles off the coast of the Bermudas, out in the middle of the Atlantic. So the prototype is ready for solo testing. It's basically combat worthy. That area is outside the Second Fleet's operational range, too.
You like all the Metal... Are you a Metal Gear fan?
Standalone marine
Yeah, I like all the
project,
MGS except
which means this
MGS
prototype
5.
Metal Gear must be
Okay.
designed for independent deployment, without any naval assistance. Anyway, analysis can wait till later. Snake, you need to go down to the holds and locate the actual metal...
Then Life 5, beyond a couple of hours. Which is your favorite? MGS 1? Oh, we just finished that yesterday. Get USP first. We don't have the USP? Okay. He's going through the entire series for the first time. Yep, he only played MGS1 back in the day, plus the tanker part of MGS2, but nothing else. But he can crush to stop the bleeding.
I'm on my way to the tanker holds. Report your status.
Okay.
Control room, communications and engine room are under control. All entry and exit points to the tanker hold secured. Infrared sensors placed and operational.
Good work. Are the explosives in place?
Yes, they are all planted.
Listen, once we have what we came for, the tanker will be scuttled.
And the vehicle's pilot.
He's the only one who underwent the VR training. No one else can do it.
Are you sure you can trust him?
Your part in the mission is complete. You are to leave at once.
No, it's not over yet.
I can see the moon, even in this storm, pale as death. I have a bad feeling about this mission. You swore this to me, that you would leave the unit once the mission was complete. Do not worry, this is a country of liberty.
No, this is where I belong, with the unit. I have nowhere else to go. Father, I want to stay and fight.
There is no choice to make here, Olga. Need I remind you that you are carrying my grandchild? You will be on the helicopter out of here now.
Damn it.
Freeze! Hands over your head, now! Toss your gun overboard, slowly. A woman.
That armpit.
Show your face.
You men, you're all the same.
Who are you?
We are nomads. Wanderers.
I said don't move.
Americans. So you shoot women too.
I'm a nomad too. What else do you have there? Take the knife and toss it. Not there. Toss it overboard. Hold that position. Now, turn around.
You know what you're doing. It stopped raining. Not too shabby, is it? New York, I mean. And that brings our tour to its conclusion.
Scout knife with a surprise. You a Spetsnaz?
I think you deserve a little credit. No one's ever dodged that shot of mine. But no one gets lucky twice, either.
Alright, boss fight after a few minutes. Let's go. Oh shit. Wait, what? Oh.
I've been with the unit since I was born. I grew up on the battlefield. Conflict and victory were my parents. The unit is my life, my family. We've shared everything, all the bad and all the good. I have no one, nothing except the unit. Nothing else matters to me. Whoever you are, you're not stopping us.
Oh man. This is not so easy. Jesus. Can you check your Discord please after the fight? Yes, of course. Bacon! Hello Bacon, welcome! Bacon, Monagastux! What's up man, how you doing? Oh, okay, he's aiming by himself, nice. Doing alright, just been enjoying the night playing some random games. Sounds very good. Whoa. What the hell? I tried to move, I was not fast enough. Jeez. Nice. Dang it, you have the no backseating tag. Man, she's sniping very well. I can't even see her and I'm getting hit. Oh shit. Dude. Oh man. We're going to die if it continues like this. Okay. Oh shit, man, you can't see anything. What the fuck? Shit. This killer. Sorry, I have to catch up. I want to say a few tips here. It's supposed to be how you felt when I was playing some of the Mario games. Possible. I think it's just crouching by itself. Can't stop the bleeding. No need to fully lay down. Okay. Yo, thank you, Miguel, for the follow. And welcome to the channel. Hope you enjoy the content and my sometimes better, sometimes worse gameplay, as you can see now. Welcome to the Inter community. Yo. We have also some follower emotes, so you can spam those for free if you want to. Yeah, you're right, it's already healing. Nice. Okay, we don't have much. I guess we have to... Oh shit, we have to use this. Oh shit. How can she shoot me? I can't even see her. Really? Okay. How the hell is she shooting me? I didn't even see her. Can I say a small thing, please? We're born in 93?
Man goes pew pew.
Shit.
Pew pew. Who is gonna kill
She's
the woman
firing
and
very
probably
quickly.
blow up after? Your internets are, of course.
Dude, that was... Oh my god, that's... Holy shit! Dude, why... This game. She has iframes that go for like 5 seconds. I have iframes that go for like very, very short. It's very difficult to get used to that. Okay. Man goes pew pew. Woman goes pew pew. Who's going to kill the woman? Probably blow up after. The internet, so of course. Well, it was pretty close, honestly. Nice, that's what I wanted to say. Fun fact, it won't kill her. It's a tranquilizer gun. Temporarily, finally. Yeah, not the fastest. I agree.
Cipher? Otacon, the ship appears to be under their control. The men have Russian gear, but I haven't been able to find out anything else about their origin.
I know who they are.
You do?
We've ID'd the old man.
The flying drones,
Sergei
iconic.
Gerlukovich.
Gerlukovich, one of Ocelot's allies.
Yeah, the GRU colonel. He's the one Ocelot was supposed to meet up with after Shadow Moses.
They're after Metal Gear.
Everything's changed. This is not going to be as simple as we thought.
You could say that. I saw a surveillance remote just now. It looked like the Cipher.
A Marine Cipher T?
No, Army.
First the Marines, then the Russians, now the Army?
You're right. This isn't gonna be simple.
Snake, there's something I have to tell you.
What?
We didn't dig up this info about the new Metal Gear on our own. Not like usual.
How did you find out then?
It was a tip. An anonymous tip.
Anonymous? You've never trusted those. Why would you start now?
I have a younger sister, a stepsister. We have different parents. I only knew her for 2 years.
You've never mentioned her before. So?
The sender of the tip was EE.
EE?
Her name is Emma, but I always call her EE.
Emma? Emmerich?
Yeah, it just caught my eye, you know? I figured it was a coincidence, but I couldn't get it out of my mind. There's really no one out there who knows about her.
When was the last time you saw her?
Over 10 years ago.
You think it's a trap to lure us out here?
I don't know. After I got the tip, I did break into the Pentagon system to get confirmation.
Okay.
Watch your back, Snake. Maybe I screwed up.
I've got a light-equipped USP. I can take them on now. There's no ammo, but it takes a 9mm, just like the Marines' M9. I'll find those somewhere around here.
Don't raise too much racket with that thing.
I hear you.
So now I've got a pistol. Ho, ho, ho. Alright. Discord? Alright, let's okay. Okay. Could we have made it over to the area? Love like in Die Hard? Yeah. You got the point. Good, good, nice. Okay. Alright, what is next? I think there is no general map here, right? So, I mean, just like before. So we have to walk around and see what happens, just like that, okay. Man, he's walking so fast. I think I hit him. Or did I? Maybe not. Maybe it was just a noise. No, it was not just a noise. Is there a way to cancel the attack? Well, clunky, but it worked. Oh. White box. Okay, white box and dry box, I guess. Okay, this is where we were just before on the bridge. Nice. Man, the graphics are like a leap from Metal Gear Solid 1. This is like a whole different universe. It's crazy. Like it. I see the green light that you mentioned earlier.
Who's that? Enemy sighted. Requesting backup unit.
Is that ending the alarm? And now if you want to go back to kill Olga, you won't find her. Ah, really? Ah, okay. I guess this is kind of story-wise, so she will probably appear again, and so they have to defend her. Yep, I tried it. Ah, that's cool. Shit.
What's that?
Dude, there was no camera when I entered. I checked the radar. What the fuck? What? Okay, it doesn't work with the tranquilizer apparently. Sorry, no problem. I mean, I might be able to use that later, so still thanks. Let's call the Avenger. Oh. Did it work? Did you hear anything? Enter Shramana. Did you hear anything? For me, it didn't sound like something happened. Yeah, but low, okay. Alright. Oh, cool. Another ration, nice. Barely heard anything. Okay, let me adjust it a little bit. Where is that? Ah, here. Okay, let's. Okay, I made a little higher. I hope it works better. Rave! Hey Rave, what's up? How are you doing? How is the pad? How is the new game? You're gonna change? You're gonna stay with Brawl Stars? Oops. Ghost Dogs! Inna, please yell at me if I cross the line with backseating. No, not at all, please. It's appreciated. I mean, it will make the dude. It will make the experience of the viewers probably a little bit more comfortable because I'm not gonna fail all the time. Well, I'm still gonna fail all the time, as you can see, but maybe not as bad. Oh. Ray, if you wanna play something or tired? It's just holding, or? What? No? Thought it's holding.
It's the enemy.
Shut up, dude. No. This is trapped. Oh shit. We gotta go. New game is going great. Managed to get first place on the local leaderboards yesterday. Wow. But so the former first place guy reclaimed it, so gonna need to get revenge soon. That's cool, man. The cupboard door is still broken from before. I like the state persistence. Yeah, I thought so. You wanna try the freeze? Wanna try the freeze thing? Wanna push together? So the freeze thing. I have to draw the gun. And then aim at them, I think. Wait, what? Dude, I'm pointing a gun at you. What the fuck is this? Dude! He's ignoring me. Gus? No, I'm staying for a long time here. It's past 12 and my mom and grandma's coming over tomorrow. Need to pick him up from the airport, so I'll be streaming. And gaming much less this week. Oh, okay. You have to start with the gun down and then draw it when you're behind. Okay.
Over there.
Wow, they can't see me in the dark. That's pretty cool. And now he got knocked out. Cool. That's cool. Secure the stairs. What is this? Oh no, wait, this doesn't work. This is not easy. What?
It's the enemy. I need help.
Okay, I'm still getting used to the controls and the gameplay. Just like in Metal Gear. Woo! Oh shit, that was the wrong one. Hey, I wanted to attack this guy. Okay, got him. Oh shit, where's the exit? I'm gonna stick to my usual later hours after the kids go to sleep. Okay. Wait, why am I seeing your profile picture as an icon next to your usernames on the stream chat, but not the Twitch app? Wait, what? Wait, why am I seeing your profile picture as an icon next to our usernames? Ah, yeah, that's something I have to fix. Whoa, man. You distracted me long enough. Shit! Man, they can go down decks. Oh, fuck. I didn't know about that. Oh, this is pretty cool. I mean, I'm pretty advanced. Oh, fuck, there are more, of course. What? Oh, man. This is crazy. Where did he go? What the fuck? Okay, the AI is weird. There was a guy who saw me and then I went around the corner, came back and he was gone. Like, what is he gonna do? Shit.
Over there.
How did the VR games end? Oh, the rest of the tunes? Well, I'm going to watch some YouTube and then I'm gonna go to bed. Have a good stream. Thank you, Gus, and see you soon. Oh man, I'm... It was nice as the first time. Okay,
2
I'm.
hours later.
There was no letters, or the letters are missing, right? Oh shit.
But you see that sucker over there?
Okay, I have to investigate why that doesn't work. I didn't change anything, so theoretically everything should be as usual and working, so... Oh shit. Man, there is no... I mean, it's not a complaint, but there is really no free spot at this fucking ship, man. They don't give you a single second. Holy shit. I'm just trying to find a very small time where I can relax for a second, and there are guards everywhere. Okay, this seems like a good corner. All day! 8! Hi, all day. It's working for us at least. Okay. Oh shit. More security personnel. Shit. That's what I don't want. Joanna, thanks so much for the clip. Volume down low, but glad to be here. There's a lot of people here. Okay. Since enjoying this one better than the last game? I'd say not yet. Oh, shit. It has some very cool things, but it's not yet intuitive. I have to play more, I think, to get into it.
Don't you just love it when a wild doll appears after being away all day and is all like, me oh moo me oh ooh.
This guy really doesn't want to bring anything, huh? Okay. Eventually will. This game is a masterpiece in my opinion. Okay. It feels like pretty cool so far, but feels like I really don't understand yet how to play it, so I think I need a little longer, but it seems really cool. With all the things you have, it seems like you have a million different ways to do things, which I like a lot, but I'm not yet understanding how to use them efficiently. And it really intensified towards the end, didn't it? I don't know. You have to ask Mana. I only played like the beginning. Wait, the menu is different. Wait a second. Magazine? What? Empty magazine? Okay. No, I meant the TTS. Oh. Shit, more units, huh? The 14-year-old me... 40-year-old me wants you to try something. What does he want to try? Oh shit, enemies coming. Fuck. And he's accelerating very slowly. Oh no. Shit, we're fucked. How would they know that I'm in there? Go back to the room behind. There are cupboards there.
Get yourself out of sight now.
Well, I have to say the game
Enemy
looks
search parties are on the
1,000
way.
times better.
It's a
It does.
These aren't sentries you're dealing with. They're searching for you, and they know you don't want to be found. You can't make some feeble attempt at concealment. Make sure you're completely hidden in some place they wouldn't think of searching. Move!
Shit.
Move!
Clear.
There are a couple of them when they're interesting. Hide in them and then press R2, L2. When? Now?
Please don't
Then
tell me
release.
you're already starting to get tired of these marvelous teaches, assesses,
It's
seasons,
not doing anything.
CVCCs.
Clear.
Uchu Uku o. Shit.
Something is wrong. It's like I don't hear what the TTS is saying. Nothing is working really well. The 2 hours later text is missing. I can't hear the TTS. What's going on? A few others with posters inside them. Okay. There's still caution, I guess. With posters. Oh, nice. Cool. Cool. Nice. Didn't know you can find good stuff in there. Ah, yeah. Okay. Might want to crouch inside them first. Really? Just pulling your leg. I feel the same way. Yeah. I don't know, man. I'm Swedish, okay. Anyway, I think we couldn't go this way. I think nothing happened, so... Go in them, close the door, crouch. Okay, never mind, it's a silly thing anyway. Okay, I understand now, inside crouch. I was not understanding that. I thought you meant before I get in. Man, I'm not 100% clear with the controls yet. I guess a group question then. Does anyone have a recommendation for a French restaurant eating there at some point this week? In France? Or where? I mean, what? If I could recommend any restaurant in France or... I don't know, maybe. La baguette, ratatouille. Dude, what is that? Is that Vulcan Raven? Why does it not work? Why am I not choking this guy out? What the fuck? What the fuck is wrong with this game? Even I can choke a guy out from this position. What the fuck? Seriously? Which planet are they living? What the fuck? I'm Mexico and I will be eating at a French restaurant. Oh, now I understand, okay. Can we additionally snipe this guy so he's not waking up? Okay, it works, good. I can really have a solid burger. You can't choke him, you can only kill. Really? You cannot choke a guy out from the back? That sounds like the easiest thing ever. I mean, I can do that. Not everyone can be choked in there. I spent a bunch of time at my friend's place in France. They always do ratatouille, raclette, and eat baguette cheese with everything. Man, baguette is one of my favorites. Colwood! Now, what do I have to do?
No sign of the missing man. Everything else is normal.
Hi, boys.
Don't you just love it when a wild Collywood appears and is all like, meh?
Okay, at least that one worked. Now I heard it also. Call fucking wood. By the way, when a guard starts to shake you off, press square again to strangle again to not letting escape you. Ah. It doesn't work here, it's only for those interesting cupboards back there. Oh, they were special ones, okay, well. Okay, let's get out of here. Continue. Is the guy up or down? I guess he's down. Oh man, that's a dark corner. Holy shit.
Who let the dogs out? Call, 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 call. Woof.
What? Okay, I see, kind of, it's complicated. Sorry. Nice. Oh shit, guys, here. Is he never moving? Okay, this is so far my favorite way of taking out the guards, choking them out, and then shooting them with a tranquilizer gun. Try the freezing thing, please. Oh, the freezing thing. Okay, I want to go to bed. Okay, we'll try it. You just get me detected and then I can restart the game, but alright, for your sake, let's do it. Let's, man, this game has so many Easter eggs. Does it? Love it? I have no clue. Let's save. You can save by choking them to death. Yeah, but...
Time to save?
Okay.
Oh, you're not gonna save.
Man, the controls are exactly the opposite from Metal Gear Solid 1, so I really have to get used to that. In Metal Gear Solid 1, okay was circle, and here it's X. Alright. I always used to shoot them with a tranquilizer gun, either in the forehead or crouch back in the day. Okay.
Okay.
Crouch back in the day. Not sure what that says about me. Let's just leave it at efficient. Alright, I guess we have to make it to the other side. We all do that, okay. Well, not yet, but soon. He's below, okay. Nothing happened here. Dum-de-dum. Alright, he's offline. Nice. Grenade, okay. I don't know, do we have to go to the lower level or up on this level? I have zero clue what we have to do. Oh, there's another guy. Okay. Maybe we have to go downwards? Ration! Go back, ration! Where, what? Ah, we have 4 out of 5, there's no problem. Where, this guy?
Petey, if you could just go ahead and read what Menace says, that would be great.
Okay, by choking them to death. Okay, alright. Go back, ration. Where? Up here? Oh, there's a guy. Guys, you're confusing me. I don't know if that's your plan or not. Okay. Never mind, too difficult to explain now. Okay. Well, we're 5 out of 5, so it doesn't really matter. I guess we have to go up here. I don't think there's another way now. But there's a guy up there. Shit, I want to choke him. Twitch delay is a bummer. In a way to directly implant thoughts into the streamer. I'm not sure I like this. Maybe electrical shock to get their attention. So you can't press square while moving. You can't press square while moving. So you can't press square while moving. Oh, okay. So square and moving is a throw, and standing and pressing square is a choke. If you want to choke him, you have to be stationary. Sorry, man. I didn't get it. Now I see it. Sorry, I missed it. Did you just saw somebody's head off, or what was that sound?
The entranceway to the engine room on the port side is complete. We'll return to position following patrol of the small room on the port side.
Snake, there's another set of infrared sensors in place. If you touch that, the explosives will detonate and that ship will be pulverized.
I'm not in the mood to go sleep with the fishes, but there are too many sensors. Looks like I'll have to find another way.
No need to worry. There's a way through. Take a close look. Do you see the thing with
I'm sitting here in a boring
right
room.
next to the explosives?
It's just another rainy Sunday afternoon.
That's
I'm
the
wasting my
control
time.
room.
I got nothing to do. I'm hanging around. I'm waiting for you. But nothing ever happens. And I wonder.
But the M9's knockout
Nice.
rounds won't work. The USP you picked up should do the trick. Use that gun.
Okay, I didn't pay attention. I have to use the USB for what? For something on these... Oh, shit, is this guy coming over here? I think this guy's coming over here. Yeah, he is. Shoot the green light thing. Ah, okay. Oh, shit. Dude, out.
It's the enemy. I need help.
Why do I not have a radar in evasion? That sucks. Aren't they hearing me if I fire a regular gun here? Because it's silenced. Oh. Well, I guess we gotta find out. So we gotta fire this thing. I think I had to fire the other thing. Well, it was 50-50, so oh shit. Each laser barrier has one, okay. You have to make sure no enemy is around to hear the shots. Hey Chris, welcome. Welcome back again, how are you doing? We're having a lot of fun here shooting explosives that will kill all of us, including everybody else and the ship and whatever. Alright, let's give it a try. Where is that thing? Shoot the green light. Yeah, it was green, man. It was green. Not as green as some other light maybe, but somehow there was some green thing. So that green thing, I guess. That was a green light. Okay, each barrier, so I have to go in the correct order, I guess. All right. Oh shit, what? What? There's nothing happening here, dude. Shit. Oh my god, there can be so many people here.
Don't you just love it when an imposing Chris appears and is all like, me a woo,
okay.
me a woo, me a woo, a you, me a woo.
Oh my god,
a woo, a.
Wow.
a.
Nice. Okay, there's another one. Wow, I got rid of 5 people at the same time. No, you didn't aim correctly. Okay. Increase security? Come on, there are no people left. I stunned everybody on the whole ship here. Come on. Oh, can there somebody be left? Okay. A ration would be nice for. Oh man. Oh my. Oh no, we're gonna die. Oh, that was close. Wow. Yeah. I got it, man. I was greedy. I wanted to get people stuff. Yeah, okay. I guess they don't drop anything. All right. Oh, this. I don't know. This guy. It doesn't check. Okay. Now let's have a close look before we do anything. All right. Oh, there are posters. No, dude, get in. Let's check your Easter egg. Okay. What do I have to do now? Too late now anyway, they're asleep. Speaking of sleep, any time for... Maybe it was L1 and L2. Have a good one, guys. But first, what's up, Brave? I don't know. Can't say. Alright, let's have a look at this. So that is explosives, obviously. Very cool. There is a green light, but there's an explosive next to the green light, no? So the first barrier, I don't see a green light. I only see the explosives up there, right? Okay, we're not TTS.
你話我住 will be willing to take 咁樣我咯啊，阿伯啊。
Thank you for this massive contribution to the to the world. Nice. Are we farther away? I see only one green light. That's at the bottom there, right? Here on this side. But there seems to be also an explosive right above it, so... They invented a new language. I'll share one. Go up thing where the ammo is. Where the ammo is. Oh, okay. Oh my god, there it is. Holy shit. That is very smart. That is too smart for me. Sorry guys. I don't get that. Okay, wow, alright. I think this is it. So we have to shoot that thing, right? That is that. No? Anyways, good one guys. Thank you, Rave. Have a good time. Thanks for stopping by. It was good having you here. I'll try to catch you next week in the streams. Alright, let's hit it. Okay, good, good. Nice, thank you, Mana. We have one. Now we have to puzzle out the next one. Where's the next one? So that I think is the third one, or is that the second one? No, that's the second one, I think. Oh no, they're waking up. What?
It was nothing. All clear.
Dude. Oh no, somebody's waking them up.
All clear.
Okay. He said the tranquilizer is enough to keep them off for hours. Yeah. 5 minutes later, they're all up walking home. Aha. What? You thought they will sleep forever? He said it's enough for hours. That's what Otacon said. He's a liar. That's what it is. Okay. Let's check second one. I think second one is this one. Ah, it's the right thing, but the light is shining on the left thing behind, which is the detonator. So we have to shoot the right thing, right? Yeah, I get it. Root if you get it, huh? Let's see that chat smirk. No, I'm not a Giga Chat, but I'm pretending, so you can watch a few minutes and then make up your mind. Hope nobody's around. No, seems safe. Let's try to hit that. I think it's this thing. Yay! Okay, number 2 is also deactivated. Now where's the third one? I see a lot of explosives, but I don't see... Ah, maybe... Maybe we have to again sneak a little bit around. Aha! I found it! Man, this is super cool. This is some A+ spy stuff. I love it. Also shoot the powder bag with the M9. What is the powder bag?
Oh, that powder bag?
Very nice. Just for fun. I said never mind. Yeah, but I don't care. Cool, man, that was nice.
Verrazano Bridge checkpoint passed. All non-essential personnel report to the holds in 10 minutes' time for the scheduled briefing session with the Commandant. You are ordered to continue manning your posts until that time.
Don't see anything here. Got anything with you? Any money or anything? Good. Okay. Shit.
Encounter the enemy. Request backup.
I tried to sneak slowly and then grab him. I should have not done it. I should have just thrown him over as usual. How's it going? Try the freeze thing, please. I want to sleep. Sorry, man. I think you're not going to sleep today. Okay, I got him. Hey, Daph, how you doing? Welcome, welcome. All good? Come on, drop a ration or something. Nothing? Nothing. Great. Shit. What do you expect me to say to my boss tomorrow when I show up late? I was watching Inter. He wasn't doing the freeze thing. Well, I mean, Oh, that was a kill. I didn't want to take the USB. Well, okay. Well, I still did, okay. Dude. How is he not getting affected by the grenade? Are we playing with the same rules? I don't think so. Sorry, pal, but you can't wake up. I'm in trouble here. Oh, shit.
Where did I put that black headband from the other day? I think if I wore that, people could mistake me for Solid Snake. Our hairstyles are very similar. Maybe I should do a cosplay stream at the 200 follower mark.
At the 200 follower mark? Nah, that's too risky. That could actually happen. I have to set a goal that is not gonna happen. Oh shit, another grenade. And how many soldiers are on this ship? Because we shot already a lot of people. What is going on? Can you not just walk against the wall? What is your problem, dude? What the fuck? I think it's because there's a body laying, so he cannot walk towards the wall properly. What the hell? Okay. I'm simply steering to the right here. Right means we're walking to the right. Now see what happens. What? This is down. I press right. Okay. Welcome to PS2 era game mechanics. That's what I said last. 18. Okay, let's try here. Yeah, here it works. We press right and is it the right? Sure. Okay, now no. And here we press right and what is this? All right, okay. Well, never mind. I guess everybody's dead, so we can move on. Our radar is nearly normal, nice. Okay. Wish you guys 3 things. Good night, happy gaming, good start into the week. See ya. Thanks, Clawwood. See you soon. Have a great evening and a great night, a good sleep, and hope to see you soon. I don't know why, but I don't remember a map at all in this place. Snake's walk when he stepped over bodies made me always laugh. It looked like he just shed his pants. Good night and have a good night. Yeah, a little bit, looked a little weird, I agree. So there are many doors, but if it's not a red door on the map, I think nothing's happening, right? We can never open until it's a red door. I guess that is the logic. Controls are a little tricky sometimes when the camera is in the opposite way. And you have to press like interesting buttons. That was, for example, better solved in Resident Evil HD Remaster, where it's not so difficult to find out in which way you have to press for the camera. Oh, nice. So true.
The lift is also under our control.
We're on the foredeck, about to descend to the holds.
Sir, the Marine Commander has started his speech already.
We will complete the preparations before the end of the speech.
All communications to the holds have been severed. No one is aware of our presence.
Let no one down into the holds until we are out.
Yes, sir. We will secure your exit with our lives if necessary.
There is one more thing.
Yes, sir.
My daughter, keep her safe.
Yes, sir.
And the thing about the radio man is that he is Olga's mate. That's why the colonel entrusted him with such a soft confession.
Who goes there?
Wait, what? Alarm? I didn't do anything. What? So I guess you're, whoops. I think that's not working. We need to throw a grenade or something. Only one stun grenade. Let me use a regular grenade again. Hope that hits. No, come on. This is a forced scripted alarm? I thought so. It's also kind of sad too. Alright, alright. What the hell was that? Did they fire on their own colleague? Man, they are hardcore. I'll definitely go late to shit tomorrow, but I'll try to mitigate it. Good night, y'all. Alright. Good night, Mana. Thank you so much for sticking around and giving tips. It was really cool having you. Whoa, okay. Oh man, he's dropped. Dude, he drops a grenade next to his feet. It's a little unrealistic. Again, what the fuck? There's more? There was 3. Now it's more than 3. What the fuck? I wish you could have stayed longer. This is so cool to watch. Nostalgia over 9,000! Oh my god. I don't like this corridor fight. It's total BS in my opinion. First of all, there were exactly 3 people and then they sealed off the fucking door. So, as far as I know, there's no enemy just walking easily through a sealed door. Now it's like, what, 6? How does that happen? And then they're throwing grenades left and right, but it seems I'm not able to throw a grenade back, so I think we're just gonna storm that shit. Okay, no, because I'm stuck. What the fuck is this? Why am I stuck? I'm stuck. Cool. Why am I stuck? What the hell? I cannot walk past you. I don't know what this is. Is it too... Is it too tight or what? Shit. Oh boy, this passage really sucks. Cool that they can pass this, but I cannot pass this. That was pretty cheap. There's a passage that you cannot pass, but all the enemies can pass it. An invisible wall.
Who goes there? Oh, Shalashaska.
Ooh.
Why are you here? We thought you were with the Colonel. What the?
Welcome to the PS2 game mechanics era. Okay. No, all the guys made.
Be joining you soon, comrade.
I feel like you know more about the story than me. I know that it's Revolver Ocelot or Shalashaska, but I don't know much more.
Snake, are you in yet? Have you made it to the holds?
It's taking longer than I expected. We've already passed the Verrazano Bridge.
9 mana?
All right, we'll use another
Just a
recovery
head cannon?
They may
Okay.
be planning to change course.
What?
The exits to the deck are all sealed.
What are they planning?
If they get Metal Gear, we're going right off the fringe.
You're all familiar with the Shadow Moses.
The men down here are definitely Marines.
The current state of nuclear.
If the deck is sealed off, they have no way of knowing that the ship's been taken over.
I'm not interested in fighting these guys. The weapons won't do me much good here.
Can you see Metal Gear?
No, I'll have to go around to the bow. They have some serious defenses here. I doubt the recent arrivals want to blast their way through the Marines either.
Wonder where they're headed.
I don't know. Not the beach, that's for sure.
Okay, Snake, let's go over this one more time. Use this camera to get photographic evidence of the Metal Gear prototype. Now do your thing and take pictures that speak louder than the government's plausible denials. We need 4 shots. Metal Gear from the front right, and front left, and a close-up of the Marine Corps marking.
Marking?
There should be a Marine's insignia on the body of Metal Gear. Just let someone try explaining away a clear shot of that.
Nice.
All right.
There's actually one little thing.
Just spit it out. I'm used to things going wrong.
It looks like someone's monitoring our transmission.
Who?
I don't have a clue. All they're doing is watching. It would creep me out less if they tried to interfere with our communications.
Could it have something to do with that cipher we saw?
Maybe. I've switched the encryption protocol for our burst transmission for now. What I want to do is use a different method for sending these photos, just in case.
Instead of using the codec?
Exactly. There's a workstation in the southeast corner of the block where Metal Gear is housed. I've made arrangements so that you can send the pictures from the machine.
Arrangements?
I hitched a ride on Link 16 into U.S. military's proprietary network. Managed to get into that workstation and overrode part of the system software so I could remote install a little app I wrote.
Why bother with anything that complicated?
No, it's pretty simple, really. Look, all you have to do is stand in front of the machine and push the action button. The app will automatically launch and download the image data from the camera, split the files, and encrypt them individually. The data packets can then masquerade as...
Okay. So all I have to do is push the action button in front of the computer once I have the pictures, right?
Well, sure, if you put it that way. And one more thing. The
Fourth wall
Commandant's
broken.
already begun his speech, but you need to get the pictures before he's done talking. Otherwise, they'll spot you, okay?
How much time do I have?
I hacked into his personal files and took a look at the text of that speech. I'd say you have 7 more minutes. Longer if he throws in a joke or two.
A 7-minute time limit, huh?
Remember, Snake, just the photos, okay?
With these kinds of odds, I won't be making any sudden moves. But that doesn't mean we can just let Metal Gear be hijacked.
Okay, but first the photos.
All right, we'll deal with the rest when we get there.
Stay low.
We initiated development of Metal Gear Ray as a countermeasure to these pirated weapons forces. The only thing that can stand up to a Metal Gear is, of course, another.
Oh shit, whoa, I nearly died. Fuck. Okay, let's heal a little bit.
Thousands of Metal Gears that exist all over the world are no longer a threat. The blind rush to nuclear proliferation will be contained, and it will be the Marine Corps and our Ray that will accomplish this.
Oops. The action button is not anymore the... Oh, really? There is a sequence for this? It's not just a reload? Okay.
Snake, respond! Snake! Snake!
The action button is X then, I guess? It's a little weird. First of all, let's get rid of the weapon so we're not making any more mistakes.
The only thing that can stand up to a Metal Gear is, of course, another Metal Gear.
Am I stupid? How the heck? Oh, I know why. Okay, it's triangle, right? Okay. Yeah, the controls are really completely different from MGS1. You did a naughty into the naughty gel with you. Sorry, man. I'm really still getting used to the controls. They're really completely different from MGS1, so... Whew.
Worse yet, so do a number of rogue states. They are all working on deploying.
Okay, camera.
Forced to compete with the U.S.'s nuclear strike capability. The world is about to see a swarm of
Well, where's the Metal Gear thing?
Some say that the strategic
Huh?
importance of aircraft carriers will be reduced by the completion of wind.
Okay. Is there another room?
Snake! Snake!
We initiated development of Metal Gear Ray as a countermeasure to these pirated weapons forces. The only thing that can stand up to a Metal Gear is, of course, another Metal Gear. With Ray, the hundreds, if not thousands, of Metal Gears that exist all over the world.
Is there no way to slide down faster?
The blind rush to nuclear proliferation will be contained, and it will be the Marine
No.
Corps and our Ray that will accomplish this.
There's a door in the left end. Maybe we have to go there.
At the moment, every industrialized nation on the globe knows the specifications.
Guess we have to go under the video. Ah, shit, there's another soldier.
They are all working on deploying their own Metal Gear force to compete with the U.S.'s nuclear strike capability. The world is about
So it was entertaining to watch a newbie figuring their way through MGS. I can imagine, man. It's... Oh shit, this is, I think, also... I know, shall we go up? Let's just try it here. It was the same in MGS1. I remember when I played it back in the day, I was so terrible at it, and it was so hard. But after playing it once for the second time, even if it was like 10 years later or so, it was much better.
Not to mention interference from a major player. But this project is vital.
Thought I left the room.
The enemy is sometimes closer to home than you think, gentlemen. Always bear that in mind.
What? Don't worry, I will not lift a finger to help you until you beg me to. Okay. Thank you. Oh shit, there's a guy. Fuck! Shit! Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll skip that.
Snake, respond! Snake! Snake!
I have no clue where we're going. I guess we're going in this room.
Not to mention interference from a major player.
Ah, we are in the second room already. Nice.
The enemy is sometimes closer to home than you think, gentlemen.
Oh.
Always bear that in mind. This weapon will render all other Metal Gears obsolete. Nations building up their own Metal Gear force will think twice about their nuclear strategy in the light of the
Can we go underneath this?
spelled out by Ray.
No, I think we cannot, so...
The shift in the balance of power will mean a new world order. And we, the Marine Corps, will play a central role in its military affairs.
Oh, wow. Okay, everybody's looking left. Holy shit. Good to know.
Ours is not the only military project devoted to Metal Gear development, but it cannot be more different in nature from the Navy's. Theirs is a program that will add fuel to the uncontrolled fire of nuclear proliferation. It is a fact that players
Oh, I hope he's not putting a movie.
attempting to derail our own Ray project.
Stop kidding around.
No. That's too slow. He changed back. I understand. Okay, there's a left projector and a right projector, and you have to switch in. I understand. It's cool and all, you know. As a typical Kojima game, it's cool and all, but it's not very, yeah, intuitive. You need a few tries.
Nations building up their own Metal Gear force will think twice about their nuclear strategy in the light of the military dominance spelled out by Ray.
Okay, time to change. Classic mistake.
The shift in the balance of power will mean a new world order. And we, the Marine Corps, will play a central role.
Okay, there we go. Dude.
Snake, respond! Snake! Snake!
Okay, we also have to be careful about the metal on the floor.
Major plague. But this project is vital to the Marine Corps. The enemy is sometimes closer to home than you think.
I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry, guys.
Snake, what's wrong? Snake! Snake!
Yeah. If you failed a few times, you're really gonna go fast, and that's where you make even more mistakes, so I'll try to be in between short and fast.
Closer to home than you think, gentlemen. Always bear that in mind. This weapon will render all other Metal Gears obsolete. Nations building up their own Metal Gear force will think twice about their nuclear strategy in the light of the military dominance spelled out by Ray.
Can we make it? Come on.
The shift in the balance of power will mean a new world order. And we, the Marine Corps, will play a central role in its military affairs. Ours is not the only military project devoted to Metal Gear development.
Nice.
But it cannot be more different.
That was hard.
You're all familiar with the Shadow Moses incident during the Sears administration. The current state of nuclear proliferation is a direct result of that event.
So front left, front right, and the Marines thing. Okay. Oh, there's a guy. There's a lot of guys.
Metal Gear.
Metal Gear. It can't be.
It is a fact that players in favor
still audience? Oh, fuck this.
Ray project. But I promise you that they will not succeed.
How does it look?
You must be tense. Let's do a little stretching, shall we?
Maybe we can take a picture from here.
Left. Down.
Does it count? No.
Right.
I don't know. Does it count? I think it doesn't count. Let's try.
Good.
It does count. Okay. Game is taking pity on you. Yay!
Getting back to the topic at hand.
Is this guy asleep?
I have a daughter. And it is my greatest wish never to have her or her children.
Oh man, this guy's in the way.
Nuclear war. As a father, I want to leave
No,
a better world for the
I did not move, dude. I did not move. Why was he not choked? Isn't it square? How do you choke? Yeah, stop this shit.
Snake, respond. Snake.
I thought it's not moving and pressing square. We'll have to take the manual
It
again.
is a fact that players in favor of such a policy are attempting to derail our own raid project. But I promise you that they will not succeed.
Yes? Does it? No? I don't know.
Terrence, let's do a little stretching, shall we?
Do we have to photograph this guy also? How can I do that?
Right.
Hey, we got the... No? I don't know.
Getting back to the topic at hand. I have a daughter, and it is my greatest wish never to have her.
Snake, you okay? Snake.
Oh my god. Okay, I'll snap this guy. I don't care anymore.
Those in favor of such a policy are attempting to derail our own raid project. But I promise you that they will not succeed. This turned out to be longer than expected. At ease. Rest a little.
Isn't there the Marines thing somewhere? Come on. Must be here. Ah, there it is. Nice.
Move on.
Good.
Anything missing? I mean, how do I know? Left side is missing, I think. Can we climb that up? No?
As a father, I want to leave a better world for the future generation. As a soldier, I know.
Ah, we can go up also. Somewhere.
Metal Gear Ray is amphibious. Unlike the Army's Rex, it can cruise deep underwater, move in undetected and make its landing on any shoreline. Its onboard Joint Tactical Information Distribution System identifies targets with unerring accuracy and takes them out with massive firepower. It is the ultimate weapon. It is yours to go.
Are we done?
I want you all to think about what that means.
Do I know when we're done?
This new model of Metal Gear is codenamed Ray, after the great Manta Ray. Our Ray has a sting that nature never gave the Manta. With this latest
I think there's the
Metal Gear,
computer where we can
move
transmit
sea
it.
and land as we never have before.
No. No. Nope, not gonna help you.
Anti-Metal Gear terrorists are
Okay.
planning to target the ship.
I would say the front is missing.
Intruder to the left.
Oh shit.
Intruder in the back. Intruder to the right. Intruder in the back.
I got shocked. Nice.
If that happen, I expect you to be prepared. We cannot and will not give up Ray. Stay on your guard at all times.
Good.
To move
Okay.
on,
I think we got all. No?
George Sears surrendered his presidency in the aftermath of Shadow Mode. The official reason given did not, of course, include the development of Metal Gear Rex and next.
I see a strange picture of a override.
But even you will have heard rumors.
What's this? Some old guy? I don't understand.
Cost of his influence in the political community.
Wait, did I override pictures?
The Metal
Did I
Gear
fuck
Rex
this up?
development on Shadow Moses was supposedly the first preparatory measure taken against the future possibility of reduced nuclear defense capability. NMD technology leaked to other nations would make that contingency.
Maybe I should reset. I don't understand what is missing now. I think we made all the photos, but maybe I've overwritten some of the photos.
By specific interests within the military industrial.
That's called Autocon.
Okay, we're finally there.
So, this is the new Metal Gear.
Yep, and we're gonna show the whole world its baby pictures. Get the prototype on camera. We need 4 images. One from the front right, the front, and the front left, and a close-up of the Marines marking on the prototype. Once you have the photos, use the workstation.
Yeah, that's all clear. But it's not telling us what we actually have.
And rid our country of these corrupting forces. That is our mission. You will bear that in mind.
Oh. It was triangle again. Okay. Loading MGX. Okay. It looks like the MSX. There you go. All right. Hope you're thirsty. Sprite.
So, any codec moments from you, Snake?
That's funny.
Is... Okay, that's good. The shot from the right is in the bag. And the next one is... I can't tell what this is. The camera's too close to the object. You need to pull back and take another one. The next image is... It's almost right, but not quite. You can't use...
Okay, next. Is it Ming? Are you a fan or something? Yes. Next one. This works. Good. Last one's gonna be... I didn't think Gorlokovich was involved. Of all people, the photos in right front are good to go. We need 2 more. Wait, so... One from the left front and one... What? So I overrode actually, I get?
It is an undeniable
I usually have a sprite on standby.
in our government and within the military.
I don't know what you mean.
Seeking to control
But it should be no problem. Now I know what to do. Okay, one is here. I don't know what you mean, sorry.
Bears the burden of this party.
There it is.
Their plans in guiding this nation back to its original path.
I think that should be pretty clear.
This exercise is the first step towards
Drink
that
some
goal.
no, it was just sparkling water. No Sprite here.
The proliferation and development of Metal Gear technology are about to render agreements like the NBT.
I guess this should be fine from here.
There are also forces at work trying to exploit this disturbing trend.
Not great
to further
though.
their own power and influence.
Maybe that's better.
The human race is about to
Hope it's good enough.
the endless arms race of that last century.
Kind of funny how you keep running around there and nobody realizes it. That's funny. Can we skip this? Yeah. Was cool the first time. Now we want to get going. Okay.
Looks like I have your photos now. Let's take a look. The first one I'm seeing is... This is great. The Marines lettering shows up really well. The last one is... You're a pretty good photographer. We can definitely use this left shot. Okay, now we have all the photos. Snake, the speech is about to wind up. Forget the photos and get out of there now.
We, the Marines, will lead the charge into a new world order.
Okay.
Metal Gear reign.
Let's go.
That is all. Dismissed.
Uh-oh. Dismissed? I don't like that. New World Order? Oh, is he one of those people? Uh-oh.
Excellent speech, my friend.
Who the?
Gift of the silver tongue. They say it's the mark of a good officer. And of a liar. Americans are too in love with the sound of their own voice to speak the truth.
Identify yourself.
I am Shalashaska, also called Revolver Ocelot.
What do you want?
This machine will be quite useful.
What are you planning to do? Steal this thing?
Steal? No,
Excuse me.
no, I'm taking it back. Nobody move. Understood?
Oh. Nice. Such a hefty man, Gorlukovich has pretty slick moves.
On its key structural points to blow it out of the water at the touch of this button. That's right. No one has to die needlessly. We're almost at the target.
Not a
Get a
button.
move on.
He sneaked amidst a bunch of Marines and took their commandant hostage. Yep. Pretty sneaky.
What do you intend to do with Ray? Sell it on the streets?
I was raised in Snezinsk, formerly known as Chelyabinsk 70, the nuclear research outpost.
What are you talking about?
After the Cold War ended, my home was bought out by the Americans.
We're done.
Is there a point to this sad story?
Now you would understand. Land, friends, dignity, all sold to the highest bidder, the United States of America. Even the technology that gave birth to these weapons is Russian, developed by us.
What do you intend to do?
Russia will rise again. And Ray is the key.
I regret to inform you that I have no intention of selling Metal Gear. As I said, I came to take it back. Yes.
You have actors on stream.
The Patriots.
Paid actors. If looks could kill, well, they had daggers for you, yeah.
Have you sold us out?
I was never in your employ, Gorlukovich.
Are you still in league with Solidus?
No hard feelings, Colonel. Mother Russia can rot for all I care.
Since when, Ocelot? When did you turn?
I'm glad you noticed, comrade.
What the
I
fuck is
abandoned
this
her
piece of shit?
during the Cold War. Metal Gear only has room for one. Lukovich, you and your daughter will die here.
Damn you!
This really rings true today. Oh yeah.
Sergey, looks like you're long overdue for retirement.
Traitors! Stop!
Okay.
Show's over. If you wish to live, I suggest you run now. This ship is still in the lower New York harbor. You may yet make it to shore if you swim for your life.
It's been a while, brother.
Who are you?
You know who I am.
Liquid?
Not so young anymore, eh, Snake? You're drowning in time. I know what it's like, brother. No wonder Naomi passed you over for the Fox Die program.
Ouch!
Get out of my mind, Liquid! The price of physical prodigy. Few more years and you'll be another dead clone of the old man. Our raw materials are vintage, brother. Big Boss was in his late 50s when they created his copies. But I live on through this arm!
Liquid's arm.
Serious split personality problems right there. Yeah. What do you think is going on? So I guess Liquid / Ocelot, whoever, is trying to steal Metal Gear, and they are sinking the ship, and either Metal Gear can work underwater and can just escape by itself, or maybe they have something to pick it up, I would say. I don't know, maybe there's a jetpack and they can just lift off. Let's see. Many lurking while playing Texas Chainsaw Massacre with friends. Oh, that's not out for long. That's pretty fresh. How do you like the game? I saw a little bit of it and it looked pretty cool. It looked pretty well done. That thing looks like a dinosaur or something. Came out Friday? Oh wow, that's pretty fresh. Yes. Dinosaur is not too far from the truth. Ray is the scariest thing to swim in our ocean since the Cretaceous period. Oh, well. Oh yeah, I can indeed swim. Nice. And fly? What? Or was it just a jump? Maybe just a jump. Ah, well, it's from the Marine. No, it's still from the Marines.
No problems. Proceeding as planned, sir.
Give me a metal baseball bat and an umbrella. I'm taking that thing out.
Yes, at the location we discussed. Yes, I have photographic evidence of Snake on the scene. The cipher was most useful. I look forward to tomorrow morning's news flash. I would say the Marine Corps' plans are on indefinite hold. Yes, of course, Mr. President.
Give me a metal baseball bat and an umbrella. I'm taking that thing out.
Yes. Other really likes to say yes. Yeah. Sensor makes thousands of calculations to create the atomic bomb and determine its effects. Computers and atomic bombs, both products of World War II, grew up together.
Snake, do you remember the sinking of that tanker 2 years ago?
Of course.
Terrorists blow a hole in an oil tanker full of crude barely 20 miles off the shore of Manhattan. Your classic nightmare. It didn't take long for the government to put an oil fence around the whole mess. And then that massive offshore cleanup facility went up inside.
The big shell. I hear the cleanup isn't quite over yet.
It takes time. But in the meantime, the shell's become a landmark, a symbol of environmental protection.
Snake sounds a lot, doesn't he? Yes. Sounds more like Raiden, I guess.
The big shell was seized by an armed group.
Do we have an ID?
Former members of the Navy SEAL Special Anti-Terrorist Training Squad Dead Cell. Russian private army members may also be involved. It's a highly trained group and they have the big shell under complete control.
Are you sure this is your first time? Yeah, I played like, I don't know, a few minutes. Back in the day I played like a few minutes with my friend who bought it for PS2. But when I played it, I only played the tanker scene, so I don't really know much about it. I don't really know much about the gameplay or the bosses or anything. I remember that you play Raiden, I think. He looks also different than Snake.
What are their demands?
$30 billion.
$30 billion? What makes them think they can get that much?
There was a government-sponsored tour going on of the big shell that day.
Hostages, huh?
A VIP from one of the major conservation groups, and one from our own government. The most important person in a sense.
The most important person?
James Johnson.
The president?
Unless the demands are met, the terrorists intend to blow the big shell out of the water.
And the crude will ignite, turning the Manhattan Harbor into an inferno.
That's not the worst-case scenario. If the chlorides being used to decontaminate the seawater go up with the oil, toxins containing catastrophic levels of dioxins will be released. In other words, the bay's ecosystem will be wiped out, and the sea will turn into a toxic soup for centuries, becoming the worst environmental disaster in history. You have two mission objectives. One, infiltrate the offshore decontamination facility Big Shell and safeguard the president and other hostages. And two, disarm the terrorists by any means necessary. You should know that SEAL Team 10 is also conducting a rescue operation.
Nice, the same start as MGS1.
No.
It's the president. Get Jack Bauer from CTU now. Yeah. Wasn't that a shirt? Not gun style terrorists, Jack kills terrorists. That was so cool.
Strut A of Shell 1.
How are things?
We're in luck. Looks like there are no sentries posted here.
What's the visibility?
The lights on the plant struts are functioning. I won't have to use the IR goggles.
Any problems?
There was a brand new hole cut through the oil fence. There's someone else besides me that wanted to get in badly.
That's not possible.
What about SEAL Team 10?
They landed on the roof of the Big Shell as planned. And by the way, Snake, we're changing your code name for all following communication.
What's wrong with Snake?
Just a precaution. You are now designated Raiden. All right, Raiden. You've already covered infiltration and VR training.
I've completed 300 missions in VR. I feel like some kind of legendary mercenary.
Okay, we'll skip that part. Make sure nobody sees you. If you need to, contact me by codec. The frequency is 140.85. When you want to use the codec, push the select button. When we need to reach you, contact you, the codec will beep. When you hear that noise, press the select button. The codec's receiver directly stimulates the small bones of your ear. No one but you will
Same as MGS1, yeah.
I'll contact you if anything changes.
First,
Okie
make
dokie.
your way to the upper section of the big shell.
How do I get up to the next level?
There's an elevator at the far end of that area. Use that.
It's exactly the same as MGS1. What the hell?
Your new sneaking suit uses electrofiber technology, a byproduct of fiber optics research. The texture isn't far removed from rubber, but the material protects against a wide range of toxic substances. The suit itself has a wide array of built-in sensors. It is referred to as smart skin in military R&D. Data about damage to different regions of the body, including blood loss, is exchanged between the suit and the intravenous nanomachines to create a feedback system.
There's a lot of pressure on my torso.
Relax. The suit applies varying pressure to major internal organs to maximize performance and safeguard their functions. They call this the skull suit in Foxhound.
Skull suit seems appropriate somehow.
The hatch with a circular handle will open into the elevator area. Locate the hatch first.
Copy that. Moving on to main mission objectives.
What the hell is that? There's $1 million. Or what are those? Cockroaches? Holy shit. There's more cockroaches. Whoops. The controls are much smoother than the previous game. Oh. I know why it's loading so long.
Basic controls for swimming. Stroke the water and move forward by pushing the punch button. Push it in rapid succession to swim faster.
Change your heading with the left stick. Up will take you up, down takes you lower, left and right to face those directions.
The O2 gauge will appear under your life gauge while...
Cool story, bro. Guess we cannot go deeper than this, okay. Military personnel telling us how to play games is so funny in my head. Yeah, it's kind of funny, you're right. There are more cockroaches, what the fuck? Why is everything full with cockroaches? Aha! I knew it. No! Dude, get out. Okay, we're done. There's a ration. How do we get the ration? I want the ration. I'm afraid I will need it because I'm playing pretty badly. I guess we have to take the long way here. Maybe we have to sneak underneath there, or... Oh, looks like it. Oh, wow. Yep. Wow, the first person sucks because of the helmet. Can we go maybe this way? Yeah, cool. Maybe there's a shortcut. What is this? Doesn't work. Because someone left food in the locker and now the place is swarming. Okay, made a nice round. Cockroaches are the rats of the earth. Cockroaches are the rats of the earth. Aren't the rats of the earth? But I guess rats are the rats. Ah, sorry. I read it too slow. Hell is that guy? Does that mean somebody else went in there?
Colonel, I've sighted an enemy sentry. AN-94 and a Makarov. Those grenades, all his equipment, is Russian-made.
Must be a Gerlukovich man.
Gerlukovich?
A Russian private army that was in line to work with the Shadow Moses takeover group 4 years ago.
What's their stake in this one?
They must have made a deal, an arrangement with the terrorists. They become a band of mercenaries, an army without a country.
Shadow Moses.
Raiden, the elevator is at the extreme north end.
Extreme north end. I've never heard that. The extreme north end. Okay. Well. The extreme north end. Can't see. Why can I not see? Okay. Looking back, there's a lot of funny phrases. Yeah. Wait, what? Snake.
Colonel, there's definitely another intruder in here besides me.
That's not a possibility.
Not a team. Looks like a solo job.
One man.
We may not know who he is, but he managed to take care of every sentry in the area. They're all out cold. Whoever he is, he's got some skills.
We need to get an ID. But for now, you can take advantage of the situation.
Now, how am I gonna deal with this wannabe operators? Oh, never mind, they failed all on their own.
Not nerd, node.
Oh.
Use the node to gain access to the Big Shell's facilities network.
Then what?
Pull up the map of the structure. That'll let you activate the Soliton radar.
The Soliton radar? True. That radar...
Dude, shut up. A radar system, blah, blah, blah. The node unit is about 3 feet high. It should be color blue. Just push the action buttons. Okay. Extreme north, what's the difference? It's extreme! Yeah, kinda. Okay, we are supposed to hurry before these guys wake up. I guess this one? No, this one? Okay. Codename. What? So we can choose one? Okay, I would say we go with our default codename. Any suggestions? Otherwise, I will put the usual from our other games. Damn, I've heard of shock therapy, but this is ridiculous. Okay. Codename. Pooper. Enter. Birthday. Birthday, yes. Poopy pants. Yo, Christmas. Nationality, UK. Oh my god, they really have everything. Wait a minute, how do they not have Zanzibar land, okay? How do they not have Zanzibar land, which is like referenced in the series a million times? I'm disappointed. They should have put it. UAE? Okay. Let's go to Mana's home. Alright. Alright. We're good. Okay. We're good. In honor of Magic Beard. Very well.
Good work, Raiden.
The radar should be functioning now.
Remember your VR training sessions. The tool is exactly the same one. It maps the terrain.
Yeah, we heard that. In the old game, in the new game, in every game. What red dot's enemies, blue, field of vision. Okay. Touching the start button. How do I save? Who the hell is that? Rose. Okay. Mission analyst. Okay. Why her? The Foxhound analyst was supposed to take part in this mission. It was an accident. Rosemary was brought in as a replacement. An accident. According to the files, she knows you better than anybody else. Rose may be in the service, but intelligent analyst is no field officer. Not a worry, she's all technical stuff at her disposal. She's never been part of a field mission. This is insane. I have my own reasons for selecting her for this mission, soldier. Colonel, I failed to see. I know you're veteran, blah, 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 blah. You're familiar with the Shadow Moses incident. I now covered in VR. There's a crucial tactical detail that Case taught us. It was the power of the operative's will to survive. I was trying to fight. My personal feelings have no place in a mission. Blah, 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 blah. Jack, you're stuck with me whether you like it or not. Rose, I need to watch, but I have conditions. I perform my personal duties and save that mission data, but I'm aware that technically I'm not part of the mission control team. After all, I'm just a normal girl who's worried about Jack. Oh, really? Okay, blah blah. I'm happy we're skipping this because it seems to go like a million years on. His handle is Raiden. Will you call him that? Yes, sir. Alright, Raiden. Okay, 96. Got it. 30th of April. Okay, we're done here. Uh-oh. It takes a long time for the people to talk once the codec is open.
Be careful, Jack.
Find somewhere to hide until the elevator arrives. You must stay out of sight.
Stay out of sight. Yeah, that's easy said if there are no obstacles at all. Very funny. Stay out of sight. By the way, there is nothing available here. Ah, shit. Dude. Man. Dude. I'm really not good at this game. Hope it gets better. It took us a long time to get better at Metal Gear Solid. There was a ration here. How do we get up there? Ah, okay, I guess this way. Yeah. good. Is it open? Oh, it's open already. Nice. There we go. Okay. Now I guess I'll be in the snow and there's a Hind D flying off, or so far it's everything pretty similar.
Terrorists call themselves Sons of Liberty.
Sons of Liberty?
The name of their leader is Solid Snake.
The hero of Shadow Moses? So that's why you changed my code name.
Right, but he can't be the Solid Snake. He died 2 years ago on that tanker after he blew it sky high.
Could he have survived?
Not a chance.
They're talking about Solid Snake. Please.
Colonel, I'm on the roof. There are no sentries, but it would only take one to spot me in this light.
You never had daylight VR training after all. Stay extra sharp until you can find a node to log in from.
What about the commandos?
SEAL Team 10 has landed on struts B and C.
And the president?
Seems he was spotted on strut B.
Strut B?
Oh, I didn't press start to show up the map. Okay. Gotta do that.
The big shell is comprised of shells 1 and 2. Each unit consists of a central core and 6 struts surrounding it.
So the whole thing is shaped like 2 hexagons connected end on end.
Exactly. And you're on the roof of strut A, shell 1 at the moment.
Wow, that's pretty big.
First, get to a node. Log into the network.
Got it.
Oh. Okay, we're here. Strut A pump facility. A, B, 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 C, C. Okay, so it's D and this is E, I guess. And this is F. Yep. What is this? Core. Okay. What is over the other side? Okay, never mind. Takes too long. Nice. Oh, more. Oh, okay. Man. Birds are cool. Awesome. Is it bird poop here? Cool. Awesome. Very nice level of detail here. Really takes a long time until somebody responds. It's safe. Yes. Okay, we have finished the tanker and it got late. I'd say we'll cut the stream here today. We'll stop playing and we'll continue tomorrow.
Jack,
at this
do you
point.
remember what day tomorrow is?
That again. I'm sorry, but I still don't have a clue.
That's okay.
What is it, Rose? Talk to me.
I'd rather you figure it out. It's important.
How important?
Important enough, and we'll talk about it tomorrow.
Why not now?
Jeez, birthday or whatever. Name day. Whatever. Okay, man, I want to end the game, not continue. Okay. Have a good one. No! No! Stop! Okay, let's stop this here.
Jack, do you need to save?
Okay, we saved already. Let's quit this. Okay. Okay, that's it for today. We'll continue tomorrow. Thanks so much for watching.